What were you saying?
The very worst thing I got into was my buddy and I were the first two Americans that hit the village of Veltem, V-E-L-T-E-M. And the people run into their houses, not houses, in their sheds, and pulled the door shut. And so Dell said, "Oh, let's wake him up." And so he throwed his Tommy up in the air and fired off about 3 fast rounds, and everybody come running out with their hands in the air. And when they saw that we were Americans, they really loosened up, and they told us the story about the Tass family, and I believe they spelled it T-A-E-S, but I'm not sure. But anyway, their father belonged to Belgique Underground, and the Germans took him, built a scaffolding, and stretched him out on that scaffolding and started hitting him with ropes and all to make him tell what he knew about him, and he never broke down. This is the people telling us. And so they turned him loose, and they had 3 daughters, and they grabbed one of the daughters, stripped her to the waist, and stretched her out on the scaffolding, and proceeded to beat her until he, the old man, told her what he knew about the Belgique Underground, and he never broke. He never told them. And then they cut the girl loose and stripped him and put him back up on the scaffolding, beat him to death. And we heard the story, so Dell and I befriended, I guess, the family. And we went over to her house with them, and the mother said to the girl, the one that they had beat, to strip off and show them what they had done. Well, the girls went upstairs and stripped off their clothes and hung a towel across the front of them, and they come downstairs, and the welts on their back were as big around as my thumb, from their shoulders clear down to their hips, where the Germans had beat her with the whips. And that was the most god-awful thing we had ever had to witness, was what happened when the Germans beat those people. And of course the old man, they buried him, but the girl, she'll bear those scars. I guess by now she's probably deceased too, but
Did that just make you hate the Germans even more?
oh yes. Yeah, we did.